In the midst of our lives, fraught with rapid changes and challenges, it's easy to feel adrift. But consider this, a powerful insight from Marcus Aurelius himself. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Imagine harnessing such clarity and conviction in your everyday life, especially when dealing with those who seem to only bring negativity and turmoil. Today, we delve into the Stoic art of maintaining serenity and wisdom amidst chaos. We're not just talking about historical concepts tucked away in dusty tomes. We're bringing ancient Stoic principles into the heart of your daily struggles and triumphs. Whether it's a difficult coworker, a challenging family member, or your own inner critic, we'll explore how to apply Stoic wisdom to remain unshaken and true to your core. Join me as we unravel these timeless strategies, not just to cope, but to thrive. Together, we'll discover how to transform adversity into advantage, using every encounter as a stepping stone to greater resilience and understanding. This is not just philosophy, it's a practical guide to living with intention and integrity, no matter what life throws your way. If you find these insights into the Stoic way enlightening, and wish to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and understanding, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And remember, every part of this journey offers a unique piece of wisdom, so make sure to watch each segment without skipping, to fully embrace the transformative power of Stoicism in your life. Number 1. Self-awareness. This is like holding a mirror up to your soul. It's about diving deep into your inner world, understanding your thoughts, feelings and motivations, and recognizing how they influence your actions and reactions. In the context of Stoicism, self-awareness isn't just a practice, it's a pathway to freedom. The Stoics believed that by knowing ourselves, we gain the power to control our responses, choose our perspective, and ultimately shape our destiny. Now, imagine you're in a situation that typically triggers a strong emotional response. Instead of reacting on autopilot, you pause. You observe your feelings, you acknowledge them, and then you choose a response aligned with your values and goals. That's self-awareness in action. It's about not being a slave to your emotions, but rather the master of your mind. This practice isn't just about handling external challenges. It's also about confronting the narratives we tell ourselves. How often do we fall prey to self-doubt, criticism, or limiting beliefs? By cultivating self-doubt, criticism, or limiting beliefs. By cultivating self-awareness, we can challenge these internal adversaries, replacing them with empowering truths and constructive thoughts. In our everyday lives, self-awareness helps us make decisions that are in harmony with our true selves. It enables us to live authentically, align our actions with our principles, and build a life that's not just reactive to external circumstances, but directed by inner wisdom. And here's the beautiful part. The journey of self-awareness never ends. It evolves as we grow, face new challenges, and continue to refine our understanding of ourselves. It enables us to live authentically, align our actions with our principles, and build a life that's not just reactive to external circumstances, but directed by inner wisdom. And here's the beautiful part. The journey of self-awareness never ends. It evolves as we grow, face new challenges, and continue to refine our understanding of ourselves. So, embrace this journey with curiosity and compassion, and let the Stoic wisdom guide you toward deeper self-knowledge and greater personal freedom. Remember, the more we know ourselves, the more empowered we are to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So, let's commit to this journey of self-awareness together, exploring the depths of our being and unlocking the full potential of our Stoic strength. So, embrace this journey with curiosity and compassion, and let the Stoic wisdom guide you toward deeper self-knowledge and greater personal freedom. Remember, the more we know ourselves, the more empowered we are to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So, let's commit to this journey of self-awareness together, exploring the depths of our being and unlocking the full potential of our Stoic strength. Number 2. Forgiveness and memory. Forgiveness, in the Stoic sense, isn't about condoning wrongdoing or forgetting the hurt we've experienced. It's about releasing the burden of resentment, choosing peace over anger and wisdom over spite. It's a gift you give yourself, a release from the mental chains that bind you to past grievances. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In other words, forgiveness is an act of strength, an assertion of your character and autonomy. Now let's talk about memory. While forgiveness liberates us from the past's emotional grip, memory serves as a guide, a mentor shaped by experience. The Stoics teach us not to dwell on the past, but to learn from it. Remembering the lessons of our experiences helps us navigate the future more wisely, avoiding past pitfalls and making choices that align with our highest good. But how do we balance forgiveness and memory? How do we let go of hurt while retaining the lessons learned? It's like walking a tightrope where balance is key. On one side there's forgiveness, which heals and frees us. On the other there's memory, which instructs and protects us. By walking mindfully between the two, we can embrace forgiveness without naivety and wield memory without bitterness. In practicing forgiveness, we align ourselves with the Stoic virtues of courage and justice. Facing our pain with bravery and responding to injustice with moral integrity. And in harnessing memory, we exercise wisdom and temperance, learning from the past without being ensnared by it. So, as we journey through life, let us forgive generously, but remember judiciously. Let's use our memories not as weapons, but as wisdom, empowering us to live more virtuously and peacefully. And through it all, let Stoicism anchor us, providing the strength and clarity to navigate the complex dance of forgiveness and memory with grace and resilience. Number 3, emotional stability. Now, think of emotional stability not as the absence of emotions, but as the skillful management of them. Stoics, like Seneca and Epictetus, didn't advocate for suppressing our feelings. Instead, they taught us to understand and work with them. They highlighted the power of perception. How we interpret an event ultimately determines our emotional response, not the event itself. Consider this. When something unfavorable happens, it's natural to feel upset or angry. However, the Stoic approach encourages us to pause and ask, is there another way to view this situation? Can I find something within it to learn or grow from? This isn't about denying your emotions, but rather giving yourself the choice of how to respond to them. Emotional stability also involves recognizing what's within our control and what isn't. We can't always influence external events or the actions of others, but we can decide how we react to them. This discernment frees us from unnecessary distress and enables us to focus our energy where it can truly make a difference, on our own choices and attitudes. They allow you to observe your feelings without getting swept away by them, fostering a sense of inner calm and resilience. Moreover, emotional stability isn't a solitary pursuit. Stoicism teaches us the value of community and support. Sharing experiences, seeking guidance, and offering empathy to others can all enrich our emotional well-being and provide a broader perspective on our own challenges. Think of boundaries not as walls that keep people out, but as guidelines that foster healthy interactions. They are declarations of your values and priorities, inviting others to understand and respect your needs and preferences. When we clearly communicate our boundaries, we teach others how to treat us, laying the groundwork for relationships built on mutual respect and understanding. But setting boundaries is also an internal practice. It requires us to be introspective, to know ourselves deeply, our values, our limits, our deal breakers. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our experiences and to learn from them, helping us to identify what truly matters to us and where we need to draw the line. Yet setting boundaries can be challenging, especially in a world that often values compliance and conformity. It might feel uncomfortable or even selfish at first. However, remember that protecting your well-being isn't just good for you. It also allows you to show up more authentically and compassionately in your relationships. By honoring your own needs, you set a foundation for genuine interaction and deeper connection. Moreover, respecting your boundaries is a practice of Stoic virtue. It reflects temperance as you moderate your interactions with the world, and courage as you assert your right to respect and dignity. It also embodies wisdom as you navigate the complex realm of human relationships with discernment and foresight. In conversations about boundaries, it's crucial to be clear, direct, and consistent. While it's important to be flexible and open to compromise in relationships, your core boundaries, those that protect your fundamental values and well-being, should be non-negotiable. Number 5. Energy intelligence. Imagine energy as a form of currency. Every day you're given a set amount to spend. How you allocate this energy significantly impacts your overall well-being and effectiveness in your daily endeavors. This is where energy intelligence comes into play, a concept that aligns well with Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the judicious use of our internal resources. Energy intelligence begins with awareness, recognizing the activities and interactions that energize you versus those that deplete you. It's about tuning into your body and mind, noticing when you feel invigorated and when you feel drained. Like a wise Stoic, you observe these patterns without judgment, using this knowledge to make more informed choices about how you engage with the world. Energy intelligence begins with awareness, recognizing the activities and interactions that energize you versus those that deplete you. It's about tuning into your body and mind, noticing when you feel invigorated and when you feel drained. Like a wise Stoic, you observe these patterns without judgment, using this knowledge to make more informed choices about how you engage with the world. Now, let's delve into the Stoic aspect. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. Applying this to energy management, we focus on optimizing our response to energy-draining situations, not eliminating them entirely, because, let's face it, some are inevitable. It's about responding, not reacting. Choosing activities that align with our values and goals, even if they require effort, and avoiding those that undermine our purpose and well-being but energy. Intelligence isn't just about avoiding energy drains, it's also about actively seeking out and creating experiences that recharge us. This could mean spending time in nature, engaging in a fulfilling hobby, or simply allowing ourselves moments of stillness and reflection. Stoicism doesn't mean denying ourselves pleasure or rest. It means finding a harmonious balance that supports our overall resilience and virtue. Moreover, energy intelligence extends to our interactions with others. It involves setting boundaries, as discussed earlier, and being mindful of our relationships' energetic exchanges. Are we surrounded by people who inspire and uplift us, or by those who leave us feeling depleted? Choosing our company wisely is a testament to our commitment to living in accordance with Stoic principles, seeking growth, wisdom, and harmony. Number 6. Focus on goals. Stoics place immense value on living purposefully, aligning daily actions with overarching objectives. They teach us that having clear, well-defined goals isn't just about achieving external success, it's about cultivating inner virtue and fulfillment. Your goals give your life direction and meaning, transforming routine tasks into steps on the path to self-realization. Focusing on your goals requires a balance of ambition and acceptance. While it's important to strive for excellence and pursue your aspirations, Stoicism also reminds us to accept what we cannot change and adapt gracefully to unforeseen challenges. This dual focus ensures that our pursuit of goals is resilient, adaptable, and anchored in reality. In practical terms, focusing on your goals means setting priorities, planning your actions, and monitoring your progress. But it's also about staying flexible, learning from experience, and being willing to adjust your course as needed. It's this dynamic interplay between determination and adaptability that enables us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and equanimity. Number 7. Seeking support, embarking on the journey of life. It's vital to remember that seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our strength and wisdom. In the realm of Stoicism, while self-reliance and personal fortitude are celebrated, the value of community and shared wisdom is equally acknowledged. We are social beings, inherently interconnected, and drawing on the strength of others can amplify our own resilience and insight. when we talk about seeking support, it's not just about finding a shoulder to cry on during tough times, though emotional support is undeniably important. It's also about engaging with mentors, peers, or even historical figures whose experiences and wisdom can guide us. Imagine having a council of advisors. Moreover, seeking support is inherently reciprocal. As we reach out for guidance or companionship, we also offer our own experiences and insights, contributing to the collective wisdom. This exchange fosters a sense of connection and shared humanity, reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. Practically, seeking support can take many forms. It might involve joining a community of like-minded individuals, seeking out a mentor or coach, or even engaging with the Stoic texts themselves, drawing on the insights of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, or Epictetus, as if conversing with old friends. It's about recognizing when you need guidance, inspiration, or just a different perspective, and taking proactive steps to seek that out. Number 8. Control of negative self-talk. Imagine the voice inside your head as a constant companion, one that's capable of offering words of encouragement and insight, but sometimes it veers into criticism and doubt. This internal dialogue is a powerful force, sharpening our self-perception, mood, and even our actions, controlling negative self-talk. Therefore, it is not just about silencing a voice. It's about transforming it into an ally that supports your journey toward a more fulfilling life. Now, let's anchor this in Stoicism. The Stoics were acutely aware of the power of the mind and the importance of guarding it against harmful influences, including those that come from within. They taught us to question our judgments and perceptions, to challenge the automatic thoughts that can lead us astray. Question the validity of these thoughts. Are they based on facts or assumptions? Are they fair? Often you'll find that these inner critiques are exaggerated or unfounded. Next, practice reframing these thoughts in a more positive or realistic light. Instead of telling yourself, "I always mess up," try, "I made a mistake this time, but I can learn from it." This isn't about denying your flaws or failures. It's about viewing them through a lens of growth and resilience. Remember too that self-compassion is key. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. Offer understanding and encouragement, not harsh judgment. By cultivating a kinder, more supportive inner voice, you reinforce your intrinsic worth and bolster your capacity to face life's challenges. In this practice of controlling negative self-talk, we find a profound exercise of Stoic virtue. It's an expression of wisdom as we discern the truth amidst the noise, courage as we confront and transform our inner critics, and justice as we treat ourselves with the fairness and kindness we deserve. 9. Solution-oriented approach. Fairness and kindness we deserve. Number 9. Solution-oriented approach. This is a mindset that transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and learning, a concept that resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, after all, were masters of perception, teaching us that it's not our circumstances, but our interpretation of them that truly matters. So, how do we cultivate this solution-oriented mindset? It begins with acceptance. Recognizing and coming to terms with the situation at hand. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. By accepting the reality of the situation, we free ourselves from the frustration of wishing things were different and open our minds to the possibilities for action that lie within our reach. Next, we engage in proactive problem solving. Number 10. Avoiding unnecessary arguments. Navigating. Through life, we often encounter situations that test our patience and provoke us into arguments. But consider this. Not every disagreement warrants a battle, and not every battle is worth our energy. Embracing a Stoic mindset teaches us the art of discerning which arguments to engage in and which to avoid, promoting peace of mind and conserving our energies for more constructive pursuits. Avoiding unnecessary arguments doesn't mean shying away from standing up for what's important. Rather, it's about choosing our battles wisely, with an understanding that not every difference of opinion needs to be contested. The Stoics, with their emphases on inner tranquility and rationality, encourage us to evaluate the potential outcomes of an argument. Will engage in change anything for the better, or will it merely disturb our peace without yielding any positive results? In practice, this involves cultivating self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Recognize the triggers that might draw you into futile debates, and develop strategies to keep your composure. Sometimes, this might mean taking a deep breath and stepping away, or perhaps agreeing to disagree. It's about maintaining your equanimity and not allowing external circumstances or other people's behavior to disrupt your inner calm. Furthermore, adopting a solution-oriented mindset can also guide us in navigating conflicts. Instead of arguing to prove a point, focus on understanding the other person's perspective and finding common ground or a mutually acceptable resolution. This approach not only helps in avoiding unnecessary arguments, but also fosters better understanding and respect in our relationships. Remember, time and energy are precious resources. Number 11. Detection of false cordiality. In the intricate dance of human interactions, detecting false cordiality is like discerning the genuine notes in a complex melody. It requires attentiveness, insight, and a touch of skepticism. Stoicism, with its emphasis on wisdom and discernment, provides us with the tools to peel back the layers of superficiality, revealing the true intentions beneath. False cordiality often masquerades as genuine warmth or interest, but its essence is insincere. It's a performance, enacted for personal gain rather than genuine connection. The Stoics teach us not to take appearances at face value, but to probe deeper, assessing the congruence between words and actions. Just as a tree is known by its fruit, so too can true intentions be discerned through consistent behavior over time. To detect false cordiality, then, is to be a student of human nature. It involves observing not just what people say, but how they say it, their body language, their consistency over time, and how they interact with others. Are their actions aligned with their words? Do they show genuine interest and empathy, or is their warmth selective and self-serving? This vigilance is not about cynicism, but about protecting oneself from manipulation and deceit. It's about building relationships based on trust and authenticity, not on false pretenses. In doing so, we honor the Stoic virtues of wisdom and justice, navigating our social world with discernment and integrity. Moreover, recognizing false cordiality in others also prompts us to reflect on our own conduct. Are we being true in our interactions, or do we too don a mask of cordiality for ulterior motives? Stoicism encourages us to lead by example, cultivating sincerity and genuineness in all our dealings. As we close this chapter in our Stoic journal, remember that the wisdom of Stoicism isn't just found in ancient texts, but lives within us, in the choices we make every day. It's a guide for navigating life's storms with grace, resilience, and a heart anchored in virtue. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you're eager to dive deeper, consider watching one of the suggested videos on your screen next. Together, let's continue to explore, learn, and grow in the art of living stoically. Thank you for being a part of our community.